Welcome everybody. This is David with the Crypto Family. Greatly appreciate you're back on my channel today. Today's video, we got Kain Roomes, founder of XRP Healthcare, the very first pharmacy and healthcare platform built on the XRP ledger. Kain, welcome here.
Pleasure, David, man. You Germans are really supporting us. You guys have love for us, and we appreciate that, especially in this turbulent crypto world.
Oh, I hear you. We're really in a very, very tough situation right now in the current bear market. But let's start. I got 8 questions for you today, and I really like to hear your ideas about these questions and what you came out with that. So let's hop into the very first one. So first of all, what brought you to the blockchain, and what is your background? Could you explain that a little bit for our folks here?
Yes, my background has been fitness, really. Professional footballer, semi-professional footballer. Went to play abroad in Malta for a little while. I was out there for a couple of years. From 7, 8 years of age, Arsenal, Football Club, Tottenham. Went on to QPR. Had a lot of injuries. Injuries kept me out the game for some periods of time. During those times, I lost my passion for the game, and it kind of set me back. I then went on to do modeling after football in the fitness industry, and done that for a few years. Then in 2018, March it was, one evening my dad must have been driving home because it was towards the end of the modeling. I was getting frustrated. I didn't want to do it anymore. It wasn't something my heart was in. So one day my dad was driving home from a meeting. I was at my place. He called me and said, "Son, I just came out of a fantastic meeting about this cryptocurrency blockchain thing. Look it up, get into it, because a little bit before that, he was encouraging me to read a Bitcoin book. Anyway, he said, "Yeah, son, get into the cryptocurrency thing." Then ever since I started researching it, I couldn't sleep that night. I was just up all night, just on my laptop, just researching. Came across XRP, fascinated with their technology, which they was building. And the only money I had left was my Rolex watch. So I decided to take a big risk and sell my Rolex watch. My dad then just said that he would sell his, we're in this together, so he didn't want to leave me out. And we put our money into Bitcoin. And after putting our money into Bitcoin, we then diversified into Zilliqa, got into XRP and a few other tokens. But we've always been fascinated with XRP. After 5 years of being in the crypto space as an investor, got involved in a lot of ICOs, made quite a bit of money. And it was really like, what do we do with this money now? Health has been a big part of my life. All my family are healthy people. I've never been someone to smoke, drink. And it just made perfect sense to, if I was going to make my cryptocurrency, we have to do something to do with healthcare. So that's what we done some research. We realized that the XRP ledger was the best currency to build on, blockchain to build on, because of it being secure, fast, low fees, scalable. The community are probably the best in the whole of the crypto space. Knowledgeable, passionate. So yeah, we decided that we will go with XRP ledger. We had a few names in mind with the name XRP in. We just thought that we are going to be using this blockchain. If it wasn't for Ripple, there will be no XRP ledger. So it just made perfect sense to coordinate the XRP in the name. So we came up with XRP Healthcare. And September 2022, only 5 months ago, we've made so much progress since then. It's scary to even think. But XRP Healthcare was born
Amazing, amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fantastic to hear that your family brought you into Bitcoin business. I mean, or let me say in the blockchain. In general, it's the opposite way, that the younger generation just convinced the older, but that's really fabulous to hear.
Yeah.
I like that. I really, really like that. So, Guy, man, you really stolen a couple of my questions that I already prepared for you, but awesome to hear. Really, really cool. Thank you very much. Just let's hop into the second question, maybe just a little bit. I mean, honestly, you really told already a couple of those, but how does the basic idea of XRP Healthcare was really born? I mean, what was your driver to go ahead with XRP Healthcare? I mean, you told it already that you came out of fitness and good healthcare. I mean, you had a personal story to that, but what was the exact driver to start this business, especially in this niche market like pharmacy and healthcare on the blockchain?
Well, I was really inspired by my dad's journey. He was involved in a medicinal cannabis space, He had this dream of, just helping people with, diseases, cancer. So it was like, it was inspiration I took from that. Knowing that he had connections in that field also. Myself, I've been a healthy man. I've been involved in crypto for the last 5 years. I made some connections also. And it just made perfect sense that if we was going to make a cryptocurrency, it has to be something to do with healthcare. My grandma and older brother were sufferers of mental health, so that is something which is close to my heart. And I really did see a way we could change the cryptocurrency space with healthcare, the blockchain space, which is very needed right now. So yeah, XRP Healthcare, but it just all came naturally, it was nothing forced. It really just came as a intuition.
Okay, I hear you. I hear you. That's. I mean, I really see your heart burning for that and your passion. So it's amazing. I mean, even for all those community members who are listening to us right now, just join the Telegram channel. We the guys around Kain got a really big audience over there. It's a really great team, and there are a lot of questions and answers on that, and it's quite a big community right there out now. So Kain, you already spoken a little bit about the XRPLedger. So the community we have in Germany, there are a lot of guys out there. They're really deep into XRP, and they're following the lawsuit. They're following really every tweet, every announcement, every information, and all this ups and downs, what's around the SEC lawsuit, and even with Ripple and the complete team. So, I mean, it is more a rhetoric question, and I don't think we need to answer that because you already did it. You choose the XRPLedger because of speed, reliability, and also the costs. But what would you say?
And community.
And the community. Okay, yeah, very good. You're totally right. You answered that. What would you say? How was the working together with Ripple by its own? Was there any additional contact, any let me say partnership, any topics you have had with the guys there?
In the background, yes. Which I'm not at liberty to speak about. But in terms of us having a partnership with Ripple, a firm partnership, no, we haven't. I
mean that's the beauty about the XRPLedger. It's an open source. Everybody can work on that, and you're using a very reliable and good basic foundation for that. So that totally makes sense.
Yeah.
So let's hop to the fifth question. What are your goals regarding partnership in 2023 and 2024? So do you probably have a wish list of partners? And if so, do you guys have made any contact with the German healthcare or even pharmaceutical industries in Germany specifically?
Yeah, we've got someone in our community who's quite connected in the pharmaceutical area. He contacted me the other day saying he can hook us up with some pharma and healthcare companies in Germany. But right now, I mean, it's exciting times, David. We are in discussions with huge companies. I'm not at liberty to say which companies. Again, we've signed NDAs with a few of those. But you will see, you guys will see the partnerships we announce within the next few weeks. yeah, we are really looking to do something revolutionary here, and the more and more we progress, the more bigger we get, more partnerships will come on board. So it's just a matter of focusing right now, focusing on what needs to get done day by day, the little steps.
I mean, we really need to keep in mind, you guys have closed the private sale on January 15th. So we are really at scratch right now. You guys are starting right now to really skyrocketing and just conquering the market and get your footprint into the blockchain technology and even the healthcare and pharmaceutical industry here on the blockchain. So for everybody out there, do not expect a completely full designed program process. I mean, these guys around Kain, they're working on that right now. It is you are here right now, really at the beginning of this process, aren't we?
Yeah, 100%. And as I said, it's amazing to think that we started only 5 months ago. We made huge progress. You know, we've tried to do everything with the best of our ability, and we'll do everything we can to make this project a success. You know, which is doing now. Right now, we are working on our decentralized marketplace. That is going very well. We are just trying to figure out the seamlessness of the payment transaction. But we're building. We are also working on our metaverse. We will be building an XRP Healthcare clinic, you know, where people who are suffering from, you know, mental health, you can do drama, therapy, yoga in there. And just be a place where you can have peace, you know, and wind down. Yeah, you know, so that is really exciting. So yeah, the next few weeks and months is I'm looking forward to sharing with you all.
So let's hop into the roadmap that you guys have already pretty good lined up and take a little closer look to your next milestones and what you guys are planning and doing here. So could you explain a little bit more? What are your critical and most complex next steps for the, let me say, maybe next 3 to 6 months on your roadmap?
Yeah, I mean, the decentralized marketplace right now is number one for us. We're building that right now. As I said, in the background, the metaverse clinic, that is happening. Also, the design of the clinic is happening. Also, we plan to put medical records on the blockchain. We are in the process of building that app also in the background. And yeah, there's a lot to come. I mean, we will try to do the best we can, as I said. Looking at Q4 there, there'll be continued upgrades to the XRP Healthcare ecosystem, and after that we just plan to keep expanding. Yeah, so we will do our best to meet this deadline for sure.
Perfect. Kain, just another small question that came up in my head and also for the German community. So you guys had a pretty good team lined up there, and you got some announcement about additional team members like Dr. Mark O. Griffer and Brian in the last I think 2 months that you got on board. Could you tell anything more about the team that's working in the background? So I mean, you got quite a really big team here. So are there any other folks that are not lined up here, like programmer, like sales, or what could you say to that?
Yeah, in the background we've got connections within the NHS. So NHS in England is the #1 healthcare system, right? The #2 in the whole world, NHS. Marco Grofer, massive connections in the healthcare space, huge. Brian J. Esposito, huge connections. And we are really looking to conquer the healthcare space. We are going forward in this Web3 world, and we are equipped and poised, you know.
What pretty impressed me and what I really liked about your team and the complete layout of the website is, first of all, you guys are 100% transparent. The first thing that I did once I did the deep dive into my first video for the ICO, what you guys did, I really took a look to all your LinkedIn profiles and really studied what was your posting history, when did you started posting, etc. Because I mean, this is quite a good indicator What is your experience and where you come from? And I mean, I think we're not talking here about a scam, but I mean, you know how many projects we got out there on the blockchain, and you know how many of these were not honest. But I mean, you guys are transparent, you guys are honest, you left a very good impression. You can really Google and investigate every single person of the team here, what I would every time recommend. And I really like that fact. Very big plus point.
I mean, transparency is something we are striving for. That's number one. You know, as I said, I've been an investor in the last 5 years in crypto, and I know exactly how it can be on the sidelines, thinking if a project is, you know, something fishy is going on within that project. You know, are the founders dodgy? You know, is this a scam? But man, that is number one for us. You know, and as we go along, progress, make these partnerships. And develop our infrastructure as we're doing now, people are starting to see that we're the real deal. You know, we're not a scam. We really are looking to conquer the healthcare Web3 world. We're ready.
That's awesome. Okay, let me ask a small side question. What really impressed me when I read your white paper, I mean, the first things that I look all the time is the total supply, etc., on the tokens, and I saw that you guys are planning to have not more than 100 million of XRP Healthcare.
Correct.
What brought you to that exact number, if you don't mind asking me that?
Good question. We played around with it. We was thinking maybe we should do the tokens in the billions. We're looking to build something huge here. Lots of transactions will be happening within the pharma and healthcare industry, which is a massive space, trillions of dollars. But then we realized, you know what? Look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin's only 21 million, and you can use Bitcoin everywhere. So it made sense to bring it to that perfect round number for us, which was 100 million. We've been in projects, 100 million supplied projects, and it just made sense. We decided to go with that number. Yeah.
Perfect. I really like that fact. I mean, everything else is just a generic number, honestly, to me. And I saw that the first time I thought, okay, it's not like these a billion, a trillion, or whatever. So it really looks like someone made a plan of that, and someone really thought very deeply in that. I really kind of like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. So I mean, we're pretty much through, and I got my very last question for you.
Yes.
And that is, where do you see the XRP Healthcare token by the end of 2023? If you're gonna, if you don't mind making some kind of a suggestion, where do you think, for all these guys in the crypto industry, if you made a if you made a guessing, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to comment on price.
Correct.
But what I can say is global healthcare Web3 company, fueled by XRPH. That's where I see it.
Perfect. And I mean, global is adoption worldwide, and a lot of guys, a lot of industries, a lot of companies are using this product. I'm really looking forward to see that and to see that happening. That's my personal idea. So
am I.
Long story short, I'm sitting here in the USA as a German one, and I can tell you guys the progress in the healthcare system with data management, with file transferring from doctor to the drugstore, etc. Here in the States, that's something pretty good. So the guys are really working without any paper. If we're taking a look to Germany, there is really almost everything done by a subscription, by a sheet of paper, and not electronically wise. So, but even the fact that we are in the States here on that really good path, there is a lot of improvements possible. And I think even there, XRP Healthcare could be a really big partner for that.
I believe so as well. And yeah, just before I leave, it's to answer your question again, it's global. To really see XRPH be the what fuels the pharma and healthcare industry, fueled by XRPH. You know, that is the motto.
That's a very nice idea, and I'm looking forward to see the progress on your project. And I can tell you, I hope that will not be the last time we're going to talk to each other. And I definitely going to stay tuned on your progress, and we will keep our community updated for that. Kain, thank you very much for your time. I greatly appreciate. And the last words are up to you.
Yeah, David, thank you for bringing me on today. Pleasure being here. You know, the German community, again, thank you, man. Thank you for the support. This crypto market can be difficult sometimes, but we just got to stick together, especially the XRP community. You know, the trolls, the haters, we love you. We love you, man. Whatever you're going through, we pray that you get over it. But yes, fueled by XRPH.
Great. That's the title of the thumbnail. We're gonna make that happen. Thank you very much for your time, and Kain, looking forward to see the progress. Thank you, man.
Thank you, David. Take care, man.